Is anyone surprised that snowbirds are starting to have regrets about purchasing property in the US? I've got news on that front, the Bank of Canada's interest rate announcement the other day, and lots of other housing news from across the country. I'm going to get you started right now. This is KW Real Estate News and Views for the week of September 15th. New Royal LePage survey came out the other day, and it lays out that Canadian snowbirds are really concerned about things south of our border. Going into the survey numbers, a full 54% of respondents who own property down in the States are actually thinking of dumping their properties within the next year. That's a huge number. The survey continues. It shows that 62% of people who filled out that survey are actually thinking of canceling their travel plans completely next year. Now, to me, it's a no-brainer. This is what's going on with the Trump administration. People are scared. I've got a buddy, talking to him in August. He had bought property in Florida last year, and he was telling me he regretted buying it. So, not really surprised by the Royal LePage survey. Things have got to change before a lot of travelers are going to feel comfortable going south of the border. If you're thinking of buying property, though, maybe think about buying locally. Check out my listings page. It's a fantastic resource, pulls the same data as realtor.ca. You want to book a showing, super easy to do. I've got over 2,000 listings in the Waterloo region area. Interest rates. Bank of Canada had their interest rate announcement the other day. They came in at 2.5%. They dropped it by 25 basis points because they say that inflation is mostly under control with, of course, high cost of gasoline recently. The concern that the bank has got is high unemployment numbers. Past couple months, we've lost 100,000 jobs and unemployment has climbed up to 7.1. So in this case, cutting rates is a way to kind of kickstart the economy, and it's no surprise they've done that. These figures, of course, bleeds into the mortgage market as well, and mortgage situation is a little bit better than it was in August. Right now across the country, if you're looking for the lowest rates, you can get a 5-year fixed for 3.79%. Make sure you check out my mortgages page. I've got a link to rates across the country. It's a great resource. Provincial housing news for you. Provincial government's got a Build Faster fund, and Kitchener-Waterloo got a huge cash infusion from the province for doing exactly that. The fund rewards municipalities who meet their housing target, but the number they've got to meet is only 80%. In the case of Kitchener-Waterloo, they absolutely knocked it out of the park. Kitchener came in at 105% of their target. Waterloo came in at a whopping 129%. For both cities, they were rewarded with $16.7 million from the province for building 5,000 homes. In the case of Cambridge, unfortunately, they missed the mark this year, although they received that money last year. Talking about this year's failure to meet their targets, the city of Cambridge cited high costs for the mid to high-rise construction segment, and with high inflation, I'm not entirely surprised by that either. In the case of Cambridge, they came in short 5,000 homes from their actual target number they needed. In other housing news, Prime Minister Carney on Sunday announced a brand new federal agency, Build Canada Homes, with the mandate to build affordable housing across the nation. They've got a 3-pillared approach to doing exactly that. First off, the federal government's going to kick $13 billion into the system to get the ball rolling. They're planning on partnering with municipalities, provinces, and the Indigenous community to build affordable housing at cost and at scale. They plan on using innovative technologies to build 365 days a year, and this to me sounds suspiciously like factory-built homes, which, by the way, are amazing. I toured a builder in Mount Forest years ago. The quality control you get inside is second to none. The last pillar in Carney's strategy is a Buy Canada First policy for builders. Any builder that utilizes Canadian building materials, and particularly Canadian lumber, is going to get preferential treatment from the federal government. To me, this is great news. It's the kind of thing we need to do to fight Trump's tariff war. One final word. If you're looking at buying in Kitchener-Waterloo, make sure you check out my neighbourhoods pages. I've got all 59 covered. I've got YouTube videos, I've got maps, I've got listings, I've got schools, groceries, I've got it all. It's a fantastic resource. Make sure you check it out. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Thanks so much for watching, and have yourself a fantastic day.